What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Broccoli Pod. We're your hosts. I'm Augie Dupre.
And I'm Capital J, and we're here with our guest today,
Solarr.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fantastic. You know, since I just took that sip of liquid death, like I'm feeling so
Revitalized.
Yes, revitalized. You took the words right out my mouth.
Bro.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, so
that stuff is liquid crack.
it is, bro. It's delicious. Lime. He was saying that a lot of people don't like the lime, but
no,
it tastes like Sprite.
It's
bro.
so refreshing. Yeah. No, I can.
It is like a weird Sprite,
recommend that.
kind of. But it tastes like a White Claw to me, kind of.
Yeah, minus the alcohol.
That's reasonable.
It still has like almost an alcoholic taste to me, though.
What?
Yeah.
Just lime is
Just the
associated
lime.
with alcohol for you.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I like soda with lime, like soda water,
I mean, yeah.
This is basically the same thing.
basically.
Basically. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. What's up?
So yeah, tell us about
What up,
yourself a little
Solarr?
bit. Tell us about your music.
With that ASMR.
Oh, I mean, what about my music though? What do you?
What influences do you derive for your music?
What influences do I derive from my music? Yeah. Well, actually, the funny thing is I don't necessarily derive certain people as influences from my music. I mainly associate it with my environment. My environment is usually my motivation of inspiration. I like to say that where I'm most creative is definitely in like more scenic environments. Like if there's greens and trees and a lot of colors and vibrance around me, if it's a very bright room, I'll feel a lot more inspired versus doing something late at night, dark with like some ambient lights on. I feel like it definitely changes the tone or the pace for whatever song I'm creating.
So, okay, that being said, what type of environment, like, do you go out to like nature to write? Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just go sit at the park in the grass, throw on some headphones, and I'll just literally go in the zone. Don't care who's around me. I'm just focused on and with my writing process, I feel like a lot of people they take certain memories that they have experienced in their life and they put them together and conjugate a song, but I feel like I visually see a story based on the instrumental that I'm listening to. I visually see what's happening, and then I put that down into a lyrical form.
Okay, so is that how like you think too? Because
yes.
Like in pictures,
I would say it's definitely been in my more later years of life something that I've noticed. As a younger child, I wouldn't say that was the case, but now, yeah, I could say that I see things more visually, and it's like I already see it in my head before it happens, and then I had to learn the language to be able to better communicate that.
Sure.
Because if you don't understand what you're saying in your head and can't explain it to somebody else, nobody else is going to understand how you feel or understand what you're trying to say.
yeah, you're not going to convey that message well.
Not at all.
So take that, like, how would you describe your music to somebody who hasn't heard it before then?
I would say...
Also, could you just, like...
Yeah,
a little bit closer.
A little closer. How would I describe my music to somebody who hasn't listened to it before? I mean, I feel like that's a really broad question to ask, but also...
Your latest music.
Okay, yeah. My latest music, I would say, is definitely for an audience who wants to just sit down and listen to a good story. And I feel like a lot of the experiences that I have gone through are very relatable to a lot of people. And unfortunately, that is because I've gone through the mix of things. But I would say my music is almost like it takes you out of this world and it like puts you in the position where you're like sitting in space, everything is quiet around you, and you're just like watching the earth spin. And that like peace that you're feeling is how you feel when you listen to my music.
Is that where you got the name from?
Oh, Solarr. Oh, no. I honestly, the origin of Solarr will continue to be unknown until.
Oh, no, dude, that was your gamer tag, wasn't it?
Oh man, no. My gamer tag was Plexity Jr. and that was gonna be my name, but I was like, nope, that sounds so stupid.
Thank God you didn't do
Yeah,
that.
no, that would have been so bad.
Plexity, I don't know.
Plexity,
That couldn't
yeah.
be terrible.
Oh, just Plexi, yeah. Plexi Jr.
But
I'm gonna be Weenie Hut.
oh my goodness. But yeah, no, I don't even know how I came up with Solarr. It was honestly, I just wanted something that nobody else had around me. And in Florida, everybody else had like super amazing, awesome, unique names. And I was like,
Like Kodak
yeah.
Black.
Yeah, Kodak Black. Like, it's so fucking awesome.
That is actually a cool last name.
He's so epic. And
Good
yeah,
band name.
and honestly, so the double R, that was inspired by Trippie Redd, like with his
with his
DD.
two
Oh, it's
yeah.
Solarr.
Yeah. But because I mean, Solarr just by itself is like that is used for companies, solar panels.
Yeah.
If you're trying to look me up, like you're not gonna find it if it's just solar. So I added the extra R.
So
to
do
be
you
able to
also
be-
sell solar panels?
I mean, if you would like to buy a solar panel today, you can call me at 530-222. No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna put his home address and phone number
Yes.
across the screen here.
Solar sells solar.
And if you would like to
Get
pay
it
the
here.
Vodka Pod $50, we can get his social security also.
Oh.
Easy. We had him sign a disclaimer before.
Oh my goodness.
know yet.
Shh. Don't tell them. But yeah. But that's a little bit of my influence with music and the way I write.
How about like what music did you start on when you first can remember back? Like what is like the first music you really remember resonating with?
Oh, the first music I remember resonating with as a listener? Or?
Yeah, as a listener.
Okay. Yeah, I would most definitely say, like, when I was growing up, I mean, my mom would always play worship music in the car, but literally, like, since the womb, she's always played classical.
Okay.
And classical and classic rock has always been, like, the number 2 top heaviest influences.
I can definitely see like the classic
of
rock
genre.
for sure.
Yeah.
You've got like a really good mix in your music between like several different genres.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely due to the wide variety of music I've listened to throughout my life, and I just music makes me feel so alive that it doesn't even feel like it's just music to me. Other people,
electric.
yeah, it's the language of the universe. Every culture has it. Every people of the world has it. It was here before the beginning of time. It'll be here at the end of it, and it's just so amazing to be a part of it and to be
Yeah.
able to, have people that resonate with the words that come out of my mouth.
Yeah, dude.
Melodically.
It's a beautiful thing. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
You do have a nice voice.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, you're a good singer.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's definitely taken some work. I'll tell you what. Puberty did not do me justice. It was,
Like,
yeah.
I was hitting those high notes.
Yeah,
like
it was a
fucking
long
cherub.
time before these balls dropped.
I was a cherub.
Do you play any instruments?
Liquid Death. Yes,
Nice.
that question. Well, I used to play piano when I was younger. That was the first instrument I learned. But I then took it upon myself to learn acoustic guitar.
Okay.
So, as of now, I can only play guitar, and the piano has kind of gone out of my head. But as a
It's in there.
musician, I feel like I would like to definitely expand my horizons on the instruments that I could learn, because I feel like that's honestly, of you being like a legitimate musician and claiming that title, I feel like you have to be able to
Perform like certain instruments.
be able to use different instruments and perform with them.
That's a good
yeah.
point.
And that's
And it also helps you to create your music.
and it makes you more well-rounded as a person in general too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and there's
And it's
so
good for your brain.
it's so good for your brain. Yes,
And-
we should always be learning something new.
Plus, dude, if you ever go camping,
Yeah,
fucking-
you're
and
you're
you're
the,
the
you're the
guy.
fucking
yeah,
guy.
exactly.
you-
Everybody's
yeah.
like, yeah, this guy. I like to be around this guy.
I
You're
can't believe
out,
this guy
yeah.
brought a whole grand piano.
Oh my
He's like
gosh.
John Legend or something.
Yeah. No.
Oh, wait, we're talking about the acoustic guitar.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, me too.
Oh man. But yeah, no. So I only play guitar for now, but coming out with I'm gonna bust out some new instruments here.
Especially
soon.
for your style of music too.
Yeah.
For you to expand your repertoire.
It would
and
be
like,
more,
be able to
beneficial.
play all those in your songs.
Yeah, and especially
Yeah,
at
that'd be
live
cool.
shows, I feel like the ones that I have seen of people using live instruments to perform their songs, it connects you with the audience in such a
Yeah.
personal way that it's amazing. I want to experience that for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. Like, you've got the acoustic guitar to start. That's a really good start because then you can do live acoustic mixes of your
Exactly.
songs too.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe learn like the tambourine next or something.
Yeah, just like-
Or the tangerine.
The tangerine. Yeah.
You know, the one that's like,
And then the juice comes out.
yeah.
Tambourine juice.
Tambourine juice. You
If
heard it
anybody's
here.
making tambourine juice.
Trademark that.
Yep. Technically
Technically,
incorporated. Technically tambourine.
But yeah.
So, oh, go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say, yeah. What's the next question? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Like, I know a lot of people out here are kind of aware of me as a person, but they don't really know who I am because I haven't really just spent any time like marketing myself or putting myself. But I would like to just say hello, Reading. My name is Solarr, but my real name is Joseph, and it's a pleasure to be in this city. Like, I genuinely, I came from South Florida. I've said this in a few other podcasts, but I am genuinely so like just amazed at how this city has evolved in like the last 3 years that I've been here. And just to be a part of like an amazing community like this and to know like such talented people is like so beyond a blessing to me. And
Especially when we first, connected, it wasn't like this at all. Like,
no,
even 2 years ago.
literally, it was like crazy. Yeah.
There was no scene. Like, we did get like a
There's
decent
things
amount
to
of our
do,
shows, but
yes.
yeah, there wasn't much of a scene. Like, none of the artists were connected. We all knew of each other, kind of.
Yeah.
But nobody hung out. Nobody,
Yeah, the
like,
shows were like one of those little disco balls that spin in a circle that have all the colors, and it was like in the skate shop or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Over at
What was that place called?
Concrete Lodge.
Concrete Lodge.
Yeah.
Shout out Concrete Lodge. That was the OG spot.
They really did bring up a lot of artists, and
Yeah,
like, by having a
dude.
free space where people could go and
Yeah.
just play their music.
It was amazing for sure. But yeah, like Reading is just such an up and coming city. It's I'm just happy to be a part of this town and this community, and I'm here for the long run.
What brought you out to California, dude?
Sorry, Florida.
Yeah, fuck you, Florida.
Got in one little fight and your mom got scared?
Yeah, something like that. We'll just say that. I don't really want to stay on that
Stupid.
topic.
My bad.
Yeah, no, we love you, Mom. Love you. Yeah. don't. No, I'm just
that was
kidding.
dumb.
She's not abusive. I was
No.
gonna say don't hit me, but no.
If you need help, blink twice.
No.
Run it back. No, what brought you out to California, though?
Oh, I mean, it's just the most amazing state in the world, in the country. And, California, it's just full of amazing people. And it has great politics and great government. And no, I'm just kidding. It was,
okay.
yeah,
That's
no.
the end of the podcast right there.
This is going to be a short episode.
No, I didn't come here necessarily on my own will. I was 16 when I came here and didn't really have a choice. My mom brought me here and I've been here since. I mean, it's kind of been back and forth, but honestly, I would say that like I'm so rooted here now. I don't think I would see myself living in Florida again.
Right on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
your music taste was bred and born in Florida.
Yes, I mean, actually,
Or your
honestly,
style.
like my true like motivation to get it serious started when I first moved to California.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a little Blue
Go
Yeti
Lemon,
mic
bro.
Yeah.
from Best Buy and had my
That's-
little MacBook.
That's actually hella funny. In the last episode with Joey, he was talking about how Blue Yeti mic was his first mic too.
Bro,
Oh,
they're
nice,
the
yeah.
fucking best. It was the
Yeah.
OG thing.
So
and
right now, if you're thinking
Blue Yeti
it's too much
sponsor
money,
me.
bro,
no,
go get yourself a Blue Yeti mic.
literally
Or-
like six. It's like
A
60,
karaoke
70
mic.
bucks.
yeah, or,
You can get a
or
karaoke
rock band
mic, a
mic.
rock band mic,
Yeah.
USB plug.
There's no excuses. You can, if you want to get something done, you'll get it done.
What's a good piece of advice that you would give to young upcoming artists that want to start doing music?
Huh. Well, I would first tell them to ask themselves why they really want to do this. What are your like true motives and intentions? And if you were to become that person that you've always wanted to be, what would that look like? And I would kind of just ask them some self-evaluation questions, but I would say the first things first is definitely like get understanding and understand why, who, and what, and all the other questions that are associated with that before even buying your first microphone. Because if you're just trying to do this as a hobby, like, cool, like you can 100% do that. There's tons of people in the world that are doing this as a hobby and they make amazing music. But if your intentions are to be I would say a recording artist working with a label or independently, and you're trying to make a bag off of it, then there are so many other steps that are associated with that people fail to recognize until it's too late, until they're presented with the actual situation in front of them.
Yeah, that is a big thing. Like for myself, I was taught by a lot of people that you got to get your main goal, like your end goal, like
Yeah.
make that shit as big as possible.
Literally, yeah.
And then you've got little goals on the way.
Exactly,
And you
and
have to
you're-
write down
yeah.
the steps you have to take to get there.
Exactly.
And if
it's
you
a
don't do
system.
that, you're not going to know where to go next, and
No.
you're going to get discouraged. And
Exactly. And yeah, you can't always rely on that motivation to get you going. You have to have something that is strongly
bigger than you.
Yeah, it's bigger than you, and it's a strong foundation, something that can't be shaken, and you just walk the steps up, you climb the ladder, and it's going to be difficult, but I feel like the challenges that we face in life are the most defining moments for our character.
It's what makes you who you are.
Yeah, it makes you human, and it's like, it's beautiful. And I would say it's definitely a mindset, depending on what you want to do in any area, even disregarding music. Like, you just have to put yourself in that mindset of actually achieving what you want and figuring out who you are. Because when you're displaying something that isn't true to yourself, and somebody else resonates with it, they're like, oh, this person does that, blah, blah, blah. Like, they're going to then see how you act in your real life, your personal life, and they're going to be like, oh, like, this dude was lying, this girl was lying. Like,
That's a big thing that I notice about some artists that I like. It's like,
Yeah.
that's the reason that people say don't ever meet your idols.
Yes,
Because they're not who
literally,
they say they
yeah.
are most of the time. So stay true to yourself and be as real as possible.
Yeah, if
no
you
matter
keep
the
it
cost.
authentic from the jump, like, it's just going to be such a way more enjoyable ride, I would
And that's
say.
what I love about this community. Is
Yes.
that, like, that's the common theme here.
yeah.
It's like we're all like who we are. We're all trying to be ourselves, and that's why we have
Yes.
so much fucking fun
Yes,
too, bro.
it's such a mixing pot of all people of all backgrounds, all ages.
All accepting each other
Yeah.
just for whatever the fuck you are.
Yeah, literally. And
It's okay to be weird.
yes,
We're all
we're all
fucking
weird.
weird, bro.
It's okay to be
Yeah.
weird.
Y'all have hung out with us on the podcast for long enough to know that we're fucking oddballs.
Oddballs.
For
Yeah,
sure.
something like that, man. Also, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. We
Yes,
hella
thank
appreciate
you.
you guys. You guys
Hey.
are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink liquid
And
death.
keep drinking the liquid death.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's in the pipe, Solar? What you got ready?
In the pipe?
Yeah, dude. What you got? Anything ready to?
I don't do
to
drugs.
drop?
Can.
No. Whoa.
In the can.
No, dude. Yeah, I mean
pipeline.
like. Yeah.
Pipeline?
Yeah.
Oh, like something I'm working on?
You know, like all the drugs you're moving. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. What are you moving?
Yeah,
or working
dude.
on?
What you working on?
Do you guys hear this? They are trying to expose me. I'm sorry. What?
What kind of projects you working on, dude?
I would say right now I'm really focused on just building my discography and not necessarily releasing yet. I'm planning on building up my catalog a little bit more and eventually doing like systematic releases. Just so that way it's more organized. I feel like when you just are dropping random willy-nilly, like it doesn't really
It's not cohesive.
yeah, and it's not gonna keep your audience or your fans engaged. The way that only works is if you've already made it and like they already know like, oh, this song is gonna be fire. But when you're at this lower bracket in the music industry, there has to be a system.
Exactly. And I've noticed a lot of people are like, quantity, you got to put out quantity because
No,
they've been noticing
yeah,
all these
yeah.
other artists. And I've been like kind of agreeing with it. But now that I look at it, it's like even these bigger artists that just drop quantity, I don't fucking listen to their shit, even if I
No,
love
yeah.
their music, bro.
Yeah, and yeah,
much to
Someone
keep up
did. I know it's not about that. It's more about just the exposure, I think, because like someone heard it and like more people.
That's
I guess,
true,
I guess
yeah.
we're bringing in
And
new,
now you know about 'em.
new fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you don't have to keep up with this, dude. Like,
yeah,
I
it's kind of
drop
like a
hella
Kickstarter
music.
campaign. Yeah,
Yeah,
But also,
like,
if you release more quality over anything, that's still going to happen.
and
that's
that
true,
will have
but
the
what if,
most
like,
longevity.
everything you make is good or pretty good, at least.
As far as like replay value goes, though, for like Russ, right? He drops like a song every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them are really fire.
Yeah.
They have no replay value because
So
I'm like, he's just going to
fire.
drop another one. So,
Yeah.
Which is
whatever.
fine, bro. But yeah,
Yeah.
some of them are fucking bangers, and you listen to them, they're like classics.
Yeah, and he was grinding
Like
in his
Losing
earlier
Control,
stages.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, you can play that pretty much like
And no hate
anytime.
to Russ. Like, respect
Yeah.
to Russ. But
He's a good example
Yeah.
because he does drop so much music that it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's gonna come out with more music.
him and
but
Chris Webby, they both be doing the same shit.
another person that's like super active, that's like actually underground, like Burner, he drops a lot of albums and he drops a lot of just like singles and songs and stuff. And I think a lot of people can have like gotten onto him. And I used to listen to every song that he dropped, but he started dropping so much music. I was like, shit, I can't even keep up with all this. Like,
Yeah.
listen
That
to
too,
this
So you
yeah.
can't even, that's what I mean.
But-
you can't even like find the ones that are those classics because you're like, there's so much. It's
It's
like,
true, but I can go back. But now I go back and it's like, damn, there's so much I can just listen to if I.
But
wanna,
also,
like, sit
listen,
and
look
chill
at it
to
from like an anime standpoint, right? There's
Anime
certain animes like
standpoint,
you wouldn't
yeah.
watch because they have like 300 episodes.
That is true.
That's how
I won't
I
even
feel
start
with
it.
people that just drop a shitload of music, bro.
But
That
music is different. You don't have to
That's
watch
a
it in
good-
order.
Yeah.
You don't have to listen to it in order.
Yeah, but it's
The
also
anime,
like,
it's
have
like
I,
Yeah.
you're
it's like-
committing to
you got it.
300 hours.
it's like, have I heard this before? And you don't know because
Skip.
like,
that's why they make a skip button.
Skip.
yeah.
Yes.
Fast forward, bro.
Oh my
reasonable.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so I'm not really working on any big projects. But I'm gonna focus on releasing singles. I would like to get a music video out this year for sure. Just to
Yeah.
have one out because
The visual component is so big.
it's a necessity to have something that's visually stimulating
'Cause-
with the song.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but like for a lot of the biggest artists that I've like gotten onto have all been from like seeing like a music video pop up on like my timeline or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's just
exactly.
sick, bro.
Yeah.
And that's how like a lot of people blow up is through music videos.
I'm running, hoping that you'll catch me when I fall again. I'm trying, fighting for you, but it's not enough again. I know I've had too many chances to fix your heart and understand it. Finally, I found inside the reason I have been so damaged tonight. Can't stop my mind tonight. So hold your hand in mine. Let's travel through haunted by the fact that you're with him. And why am I still wishing that it didn't end? I guess it's not love if we just play pretend, messing with our heads. It's harder to survive these nights alone. Miss your body's clothes. Damn, where did I go wrong? We both had each other's hearts, still I ended up alone. So I'm figuring out why I'm running, hoping that you'll catch me when I fall again. I'm fighting for you, but it's not enough again.
That was sick, bro. You can find that where?
No, Max are not rolling.
I know, but the camera sounds gonna get it.
Oh.
I want to make it kind of look like weird.
Sounds freaking amazing. Yeah, yeah. Oh wait, you said where can I find it? Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. You can find it on all platforms. Solar. Homecoming.
Yes.
Out now. Yeah.
Beach.
Thank you so much.
But
Well, that'll be fun to clip together.
yes.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, with Pertinence, he's or a lot of these TikTok musicians, they're making these little short film music video kind of style videos, and it's so awesome. Like it personally engages me, and I try to pay attention
And they're
to
so
what like
simple,
strong.
too.
Yeah, dude.
It's like
you can
a lot
do
of
it with no
times-
budget, like literally.
Yeah, you get a nice, like your phone.
Yeah,
And
literally, you can take your phone out
sit on some steps, sit in
Yup.
some nature, like sit by some water, like whatever.
and look up how to like do the edits that you want to do, and there's literally thousands of videos all over the
Yeah,
internet.
dude.
Like you can get anything done if you just have the will for it. So
Straight up.
yeah, and I believe in all of you, all the up and coming artists. You
I
guys can
believe
do
in
this.
some of you.
If you have,
That was Jay.
I believe in some of you. Some of you guys can do it. The other ones, there's not a whole lot of hope.
This is
But you got it.
honestly,
but
the
if you don't
sad
have a whole
truth.
lot of hope, you can still do it. But just like,
You also
Just maybe
need
not
to change.
music, yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have a lot of hope, you just need to change, and that's all right.
Yeah.
Because if you want different, you got to do different.
straight up.
Preach. Nike is gonna fucking take that shit.
Oh, that was dude. Fuck.
You should have
But,
said on the podcast.
I hate
bro.
Nike.
told you.
Even though I'm wearing Nike sweats right now.
But yeah, I mean, what would you guys say is how would you? Oh fuck! My brain.
It was Cinco de Mayo
Yes.
yesterday.
It was late. We had
That's
an early
right,
morning,
so-
late morning.
We'll give them some break here.
What's it called? What would you say to like new and upcoming artists that are trying to establish something like long term? Like if they could have one freaking golden nugget that would just like that saved you a lot of time, stress, and money or whatever, what would that be to them?
That's a good question.
I'd say like realize that your music is art, right? You know, obviously it's art, right? But like really realize that it's art, because you can make your music whatever you want it to be. Whatever that thought is in your head, like, oh, this would sound cool. Like, don't let the thoughts of the outside world and what other people are going to say about it, like, deter you, because that again, it's your art. If you go to an art museum, there's going to be shit you don't understand. But somebody put that the way that they did because fuck it, dude. They wanted to.
whatever.
They wanted it to sound that way and to look that way for a reason. So most of the greatest artists have not given a fuck what other people think, and they have just done their art.
Yes,
regardless
sir.
of what people are going to be like, wow, that's fucked up, he said that, or wow, I don't agree with what he said, or like, people won't understand your art. And for the first like couple years, nobody probably will understand your art except the
Yes.
people around you. But
And even then, sometimes they won't, and it'll be just you solo dolo.
until like that one group of people finally starts hearing your shit and is like, wow, I really resonate with this. And the realness of that message that you're portraying is really going to touch a lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In summary, you're relatable.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
are relatable.
you will be
Even if you
relatable.
don't think you are, you're relatable. That's
Yeah.
Dude, that's super good advice.
That was, yeah. Good nugget.
That's really like what like drove me to be the person I am today.
No,
is like that
honestly, yeah.
realization in my music. Because before, like, again, I was just kind of like making
Yeah,
music.
making music
and,
that sounds good.
and it
you-
didn't really have my soul into it, and I was wondering what was
Exactly.
missing. And literally, when
You
I
can
like
tell
go
the
through those
difference,
songs,
dude.
and I'm like, I would be like, why does this sound different? Like, I'll listen to like a popular song I like, and I'll be like, why does this sound different? It's because my heart wasn't in it, dude. It really
Some real
is
stuff.
that super big piece of it, and some people can fake it, but
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. You
No.
know,
Yeah.
and the realness is the only way that you're ever really gonna succeed and prosper.
Authenticity.
Yes, sir.
Nice. I was right there with you, bro.
No, that was solid advice, Augie Dupre.
Yes, sir. Believe in you.
Yes.
Wise words.
Well, yeah. How have you ever been to a museum? Or
Yeah.
like an art museum
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I love
or a
museums.
galleria and just
Every
like,
time that Jay and I go on a road trip, we always hit some museums.
I stop
That's-
at
that's
anything that
freaking
has
awesome.
a billboard or like is near a freeway. I stop at. I love that shit, dude.
For real.
Hey, those marketing teams got Jay. they
Dude,
got him on lock. They're
It's not
like,
even, bro. It's not even that. But it's the drive for me. If you're driving with me, I'm driving first of all.
Thank God.
I'll drive the whole way, but it's gonna take us forever because I'm stopping at everything I want to stop
oh.
Yeah, dude.
at. I like shit like
Hey,
that.
no, it's fun, dude. Like,
It's the-
you only
it's-
live once.
Yeah,
You're
and I
on a
love
road trip.
history,
Yeah,
things like
dude.
that. So I'll
That's
go check all this
awesome.
shit out and like.
Yeah, on the like
Art.
one of the bigger trips we went on, we went to this like submarine museum that was
Oh, that
next
was
to a
lit.
giant rock, and
It's
it's
a huge
a
ass
it's
giant
the biggest
rock?
rock you've ever seen, and it's a rock.
Like,
it's not
it's
a
a
mountain.
rock.
It's not a hill. It's not a
Yeah.
mountain. It's a rock.
No, it
it's
looks like a
independent.
mountain, bro.
It looks
really
like
does.
some giant picked it up and set it down there because it's not
What?
attached to the earth, but you can like.
This is San Francisco?
It's in
It's
San
in
Luis
San Luis
Obispo.
Obispo.
Oh.
Yeah,
That
bro,
was
it's like
epic, dude.
actually like it's a legit like island sized thing,
Like Boulder.
What?
and it's like the shape of a mountain, kind of,
And it's right on the beach.
Yeah.
Like right on the edge of the water.
That's
and shit,
crazy.
dude.
but like it actually like rolls under, and you can like see it sitting on the beach. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like a top of a mountain, like rolled down.
Yeah, just stopped right there.
Yeah,
We'll
wow.
pull a picture of it right here.
Yeah,
Shoot.
actually.
Do we have a picture of it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you see it. It's crazy, right?
But yeah,
look at that thing.
We heard there was a big ass rock, and I was like, I gotta see that shit.
That
Yeah,
sounds
for
so
real,
epic.
I gotta see
So
that shit.
epic.
And then we saw a submarine machine or like museum right there. I was like, I gotta see that shit.
Yeah, dude.
And can you believe that people like literally my size lay in a propane tank with a window and
Dude.
drop it to the bottom
and
of the
you
ocean?
have to lay in it.
Yeah.
There's no like room to like
You
get
have
up
to
and
lay
like,
in
get
what?
around.
It like the submarine was like basically a propane tank, like a
Oh.
One of
it was
those big
like-
It
ones,
was it
yeah.
underwater? Or was it?
no. I mean, it was a
it
museum.
used to go underwater.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it
So
was
it-
floating on top.
No,
No, it
they
was in
had
a
it
museum
out.
on the land.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But it used to be like like an actual one that they would send to the bottom of like places and
Wherever,
shit. And
bro.
like
Whoa.
already,
Dude, it was like the size
already,
of a kayak.
Was it
was so
a
small.
military submarine or like
It's just
a?
an
It was a
exploratory.
personal one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's one person sub, but dude, like submarines are already claustrophobic as fuck.
I
Dude. In
know.
that, dude,
This thing was like a
bro.
metal coffin.
Literally, and then you see
It was a
some
metal water coffin, I swear.
You gotta
fucking
be-
dinosaur fish coming and just swallowing you.
Yeah,
Just,
bro.
Dude, it looked
A
like a pill
sturgeon.
for the megalodon.
Literally, yeah, bro. There's
Maybe that's-
definitely a fucking 100-foot sturgeon somewhere
Maybe that's
in the
what it
world.
was, bro.
A
Maybe it
megalodon
wasn't a
pill?
submarine. Maybe they filled that shit full of vitamins and stuff for the megalodon. Wow.
Yeah, bro,
Keep
for
him
the
healthy.
Kraken.
Oh my gosh.
It's for the Kraken, bro.
Do you guys think that what's it called? That a meteor like killed the dinosaurs?
I mean,
Do you think like one
Dinosaurs
massive
didn't
event
exist.
like extincted
Dinosaurs
all
are
the
a
fucking
conspiracy.
dinosaurs? I disagree.
I think it's definitely 100% a possibility. I don't
Yeah.
think it's impossible for sure.
How do you think
I
anybody
it's-
could fucking figure that out?
Yeah, and that's another thing is like they can see there's evidence of craters around, but
Yeah.
how could you like prove that like
Exactly.
That
It's
is
like the
thing
fucking.
that killed them.
I mean, if
I guess they get carbon
like
dated
projections and stuff, if a meteor hit the
That's
water,
true.
it like pretty much swallows Earth,
Yeah, that is true.
and it wipes everything clean. Like not very many people would still be alive, and then you lose like all the technology.
Why hasn't
start
that
over
happened
from the
more,
Stone Age.
though?
It does. It happens every couple like.
How do
however
they
many
know
years.
that it happens every couple? So
Carbon dating.
Yeah.
And what's
dude.
carbon dating?
So carbon dating is where they take like samples of the soil
Yeah.
and they can date, or they go down into like the next layer of soil and they can date when that soil was like,
touching the air?
yeah.
But it's also not just that. It also is in your bones and everything. They can somehow. I'm not smart enough to.
I know. Yeah, this shit's fucking crazy.
explain this,
Holy.
but I guess carbon has like some sort of fingerprint,
Huh.
It can only go
Yeah,
back like
and so they
several
can
hundred
count,
million years.
however, like rings of a tree or some shit. You know,
Huh.
like they can count how much carbon has been built up over the
This is
amount
what
of
I'm
time or
saying.
whatever.
If there's a will, there's a way. Humans can do fucking anything.
And it is crazy, like the science that goes into this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
how the fuck do you figure that out? I think about that shit all the time with like anything.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough to
Like, how did you
that shit
figure out that you could capture sound into like coils
yeah.
inside of a
I
thing
think
and
about
then
that
translate
type of
into
shit
a computer that you
drives
can
me
hear?
Insane.
It doesn't make sense.
And it literally,
Dude,
yeah.
even things that do kind of make sense don't make sense to me. Did you know that there's like underwater cables that stretch from here to Europe that is like the internet? That's how the internet gets there.
What? No.
Underneath the ocean.
Underneath the ocean,
Are
there's
you
a
sure
whole map. Mike, pull it up. There's a whole map of undersea cable.
What
Really?
the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
No, here, I'll look. You pull it up real quick.
Or the second reaction.
I
Dude, you're
thought
a
it
liar.
was.
That's not right.
I thought it was from fucking satellites.
How would that work?
Because I mean, how does any of that shit work, bro?
Transatlantic
It sends
telegraph
shit
cable.
up into space. It bounces back, and then you have
When
Wi-Fi.
was it put down there too? Maybe that's what those propane tank
a
submarines were
long
used for.
time, bro.
Oh shit! Yes.
Or they were like, we're not going
New
down there. We're just
conspiracy
gonna drop this
unlocked.
really heavy cable down in the water. Like,
That's
We'll
that
stretch
too.
it
Yeah,
across
just
and-
maybe that is how they did it. But that's a long fucking.
that's so many.
There's no way.
There's way more than that now. This is an old ass one.
Underneath the ocean,
That doesn't
that's
make
like
sense.
so
Yeah, bro.
deep.
And
Okay, that is a that is the lie. That is a conspiracy.
That's what I'm saying. And they have
What?
problems because sharks bite them sometimes, and like it fucks up the internet.
You know, I have heard about that.
Yeah. Fuck.
Dude, that doesn't. Dude,
That's crazy.
fucking. Why hasn't Russia gone down there and like
Just
those?
cut the cord.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
literally
Because
have
it
the whole
connects
nation
everything,
cut
bro.
off.
It connects everything. Look, is
care.
all of them. So they
Our,
wouldn't have
I know
internet
for
either.
one, our country has like its own like whole like city of servers for the internet,
This is true.
for our internet. You don't think other cities
Maybe.
have that?
I
Like,
don't know.
I don't know what
They
to
do.
tell you, bro.
And it stores all of the information on the internet.
Yeah, like a little
like in the World
It's a
Trade
facility. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in like
facility.
it's in like Maryland or something like that.
Center, in the Pentagon.
I learned about it when I was in the military. I don't know why that was important information they told us, but that was like part of one of the classes.
well, I mean,
Transatlantic cables were not.
if,
No.
yeah, if somebody were to like bomb that facility or whatever, then it would shut off
Everything.
internet in Maryland.
And it goes out to the whole U.S., but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not just, it's just Maryland's internet.
We must protect charter.
Dude.
If charter goes down, we go down.
Well, dude, it's been fucking sick having you on.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks
yeah,
for
great
joining us here
It's
on
been
the
amazing.
Broccoli Pod
Yeah, dude.
Solar.
Broccoli Pod is next up.
Oh,
literally,
thank you,
it's
bro.
it's
Thanks, bro.
it's like so chill. It's so laid back, and I feel like it's for all viewers, all listeners, all ages. Maybe not all ages.
For all ages over 18.
Yes, yes, yes.
Parental guidance is advised.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for really having me on.
Yeah,
It's so exciting,
absolutely.
so fun.
Yeah, bro.
Go ahead and plug in your socials and your Spotify and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
so
Let
if
'em
you
know what you
wanna
got.
if you wanna find me on Instagram, it is gonna be They Love Solar, and it's gonna be spelled TTHEYLUVSOLARR. And if you want to find me on all platforms, I will have a link posted in my bio that will have direct links to all platforms. But if you do want to just look it up on your own time right now, it is just going to be Solarr in all caps with 2 R's. So SOLARR. And listen to my newest song, Homecoming. It's a freaking amazing song. Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to check that out or whatever on here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Thanks for watching the Broccoli Pod. We're your hosts. I'm Capital J.
I'm Augie Dupre.
And
oh,
you good, bro.
Restart.
Are we gonna redo that?
Yeah.
We can't just make the sound and not redo it, bro.
All right. Well, thanks for watching the Broccoli Pod. We're your hosts. I'm Capital J.
I'm Augie Dupre.
And this is Solarr with Broccoli Pod.
Yeah.
You
we'll
guys
catch
have
you next time.
a great day.
Yeah, peace.
Peace.
I'm running, hoping that you'll catch me when I fall again. I'm trying, fighting for you, but it's not enough again. I know I've had too many chances to fix your heart and understand it. Finally, I found inside the reason I have been so damaged, and I can't stop.